Yes, hi, hello. Jolly orangutan, thank you for becoming a pack rabbit. Hello, welcome, Jolly orangutan. Hello, Nightly, welcome. Thanks for being first. I hope the audio's okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna get the rain sounds. So, what was I doing? Yeah, sorry today's stream was a little late. Teddy ordered me food and I got really sleepy. Cause I'm the kind of person who gets really sleepy when they eat something. Also, I think I have come up with a balance for these streams. I think we'll stream for like 2.5 to 3 hours. I think that's a good amount of time. Hang on, let me close my door proper. There you go. Yeah, we'll do that. And and for like 1 hour, we'll do just regular triggers. And I think that's how we'll conduct the streams going forward. Yeah. Because I do like just the talking, and I know people do also like just talking, so that'll be the balance. Unless people also, if people happen to happen to what's it called? Request triggers. I can do that too. Hello, Cody. Hi, welcome. Also, let me turn off the ads because we don't have ads for ASMR streams. There you go. Hello, Cody. Welcome. Yeah, I was able to this, my headphones are like all tangled up. There we go. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I was able to get a bunch of shorts slash TikToks all edited and ready for the YouTube channel. Yeah. Once again, thank you guys for the clips. It made my job a lot easier. Made, yeah, made my job a lot easier. Yeah. I've been really enjoying that, enjoying making clips, enjoying making content. Yeah, I love doing it. It's fun. Yeah, and I love posting it. It's Friday and then grinding Warframe. That sounds like fun. I I've wanted to stream Warframe before. Like I've wanted to stream Warframe with everyone, and like, but for some reason, I can never get it to work. So I haven't really been able to like stream it. I wanted to stream it with Teddy and like with viewers, but just never worked out, unfortunately, which really sucks. Maybe one day. If I did that, I need a group of friends to play with. I know quite a few people that play Warframe, but for some reason, whenever I try to play with people, it never works. Like the online co-op never works. I don't know, and I can't figure out for the life of me what the issue is. It's really unfortunate because I really did want to play it. Destiny was also a game that I kind of wanted to get into, but Teddy wasn't really. But Teddy had told me that it's how do I say this? Because of like the state of the game kind of deterred Teddy from playing it, and he also said that it just wouldn't be the same as it was before. As like it wouldn't be the same. they're not like shutting it down per se, but after this update, they're not going to make any more, any new content. So, I mean, the game might still be up for a little bit, but like, who knows how long that's gonna be for. Yeah. It's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much the beginning of the end for it. Teddy was pretty sad about that, because, he has a lot of, really, like, good memories with the game, back when it was, back when it was good. And he also said, and he met, like his, one of his, like, one of his best friends, who he's been friends for, 10 years, he met on Destiny. So, like, the game is really special to him. And he was always really upset with the direction that the game was going, because he felt like it could be better. And it was just really frustrating for it not to live up to what it could be. He was really sad about that. It's unfortunate. I wish I could have experienced it with him at some point, because he did say he did want to play it with me at some point, but he said it just wasn't as good. So we played a little. I do know. I do remember playing like a little bit of it, and I did kind of enjoy it, but yeah. It's unfortunate. um Maybe a version of, version of, like, no. Teddy said that there might be like a Destiny 3, maybe, but he's not really holding his breath for that. And also he's like, I don't know, by the time that comes out, I might be too old to care. He seemed really bummed about that. Yeah. It's really unfortunate. Yeah, it's really unfortunate when something that you genuinely, something that you genuinely enjoy so much, you just like watch it just flounder around and just not live up to what it could be. It's really, really sucks. Actually, you know what? I just realized something. I'm gonna edit this a little bit. The, hello. That's a new name. Revi's Equinox. Hi. I have not seen a new name. No, not that. Don't need that. Can delete that. Looking for something. Hello. Hello, having stock. How are you? Welcome. You've subbed before, have you? I haven't seen you. Is this the first time you've been in a stream? There's only two possibilities. Either this is the first time you're on a stream, or you have been previously banned and now you're evading on a different account, which would be very not cool if that is the case. Where? I'm doing good. I haven't remembered either. Okay, well, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and just assume that you have been a subscriber for a bit and just haven't caught a live stream. I better not catch you being a bit too silly. You can be a little bit silly, but not too silly. Don't get carried away. I'm losing my mind. Where is that? Wait. Is it like... Oh, okay. Yes, happy Friday. Cowboys. There you go. I think that works. I think that works a lot better. Also, don't know. $1 equals 2. There we go. I think that works. Oh, hairbrushing. Okay. We can absolutely do that. Let me set a timer. Static? Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what it is. Occasionally, there's a weird staticky sound. I don't know where that comes from. I think my cords are a bit weird. I think I might need to get new ones. I think that might be what it is. I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about it. Just know that I am aware of the problem. And if I could fix it, I would. So, yeah. Oh, hi. Welcome. Hello. How are you? Welcome. Will do. Yeah, I hope you do. I hope you do fall asleep. There it is again. What is that? Let me see. Maybe. I've had this mic for literally, like, I got this mic this year. Last year. Last year, October. The battery wouldn't need to be replaced unless it was already faulty when I got it. If it is a battery issue, I think it might just be the cords. Actually, let me try something. It can't be the battery, considering I've had it for less than a year, and admittedly I have not used it very much. So, unless it was already faulty when I got it, which would be really unfortunate. I don't know. I'll I'll pick up some like new chords later. The thing is this only happens. This only ever happens when I'm live. When I'm using the for when I'm doing anything else, nothing. It's not a problem. Also, Drugstore Cowboy, hello. Hi. I usually don't see you on YouTube. Yeah, I know it can't be helped, but yeah, I am sorry if it kinda ruins the experience for you. I'll try to figure out what it is. Cause it has to be something. We persevere, yeah. I usually join mobile on Twitch, but tonight I got night shift, so on YouTube on the laptop. I see. Interesting. Well, get cozy. Please excuse the static. Hello, hi. How are you doing? Welcome. Give me 1 second. completely honest, I am unsure of if I have fixed the issue there, but maybe I have. We'll see. I don't know. Since a good portion of this stream has been a little bit fucky, I might stream a little bit longer. Sounded good? Okay. Yeah. ASMR can heal the soul? Yeah? Yes, Saki Jockey, I absolutely believe that. I believe that too. Haven't heard the status so far. Okay. I was thinking. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, it's also. I was thinking I might have not plugged in everything correctly. I'm not very, I'm not a technology girly. I don't really know how a lot of this stuff works. So that might be part of the issue. Sorry, I was drinking tea. I bought well, yeah, with my DoorDash, I ordered some boba. It's really nice. What's this? Sorry. I forget how sensitive this mic is. It picks up literally everything. Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. That wasn't very ASMR-y of me. Apologies. I do put the disclaimer. The disclaimer there is on there for a reason. If I had $1 for every time I dropped something or knocked something over and it made a really loud sound during an ASMR stream, I'd have at least $5. And I guarantee I'm going to be collecting many more dollars during my ASMR career. I'm not, yeah, I'm sorry, it kind of comes with the territory with watching a koala on my stream. It do be like that. I really don't mean anything by it. It's looking forward to the dropped on your head is. The lobotomy ASMR is pretty adjacent to that. Still need to record that. It's a whole bunch of things that I need to record. You know what? Also, you know what I'm thinking? I feel like I only started having these staticky problems after I came home from visiting Teddy, and I think I don't know, maybe when I was packing the cords, I folded them kind of weird, and I kind of fucked something up with them, and now they're a bit janky. I feel that that sounds like a pretty like that sounds like a pretty high possibility. Cause I kind of just I don't know I kind of just I was really careful. Yeah, I was really careful with like my 3DO and everything, but with the chords I just kind of rolled them up, and maybe that probably wasn't the best idea. I thought like, oh well, like they're braided, so like there's like fabric on the outside, so it should be fine. I guess not. I feel like my track record with chords is just not very good. Am I just some sort of like chord killer? Is that what I am? It seems that when I'm around, chords meet a very unfavorable demise. I don't do it on purpose. Also, good night, laughing stock. I really don't do it on purpose, I swear. It just kind of happens. You did mention one that was genuinely in shambles a few weeks ago. I did mention that, didn't I? And it did cause problems. Yeah, I mean, I figure. Yes, it has. It has. I figured that like, okay, from my perspective, I thought that as long as you plug it in, and like, it still lights up, then that means it's fine. You know, who cares if it's a little, you know, a little, a little fucked up. You know? Who cares? But apparently that is not the case. It a cord is still can still in fact be broken, even if it still plugs in. Fine. Who would have thought? The more you know. I've learned my lesson. I don't know. How are you supposed to travel with cords? I guess rolling them up is not a good idea, huh? I don't know. I assumed that they're okay with bending, but I guess not. I don't know. I pray to God you don't apply that logic to any form of fiber optic cable. Okay. I guess. Alright, okay. Well, I do have an Ethernet cable that like runs from my PC to the router, but I didn't set that up. Yeah, I had my dad plug that in for me. I didn't touch it, so. Is it? It might be a little telling that the only cord in my vicinity that isn't damaged is the one cord that I have never touched. Insane. god, fiber optic cable breaks if you look at it wrong. Well, if we ever need to need something like that, I'll have Teddy take care of that. Teddy can handle the fiber optic cables and anything similar to that. I think I should probably I shouldn't do that, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't. I should not. I don't know. I didn't know they could be that fragile. I'll be a lot more careful going forward. Recommendation for storing cords when you travel: loosely coil them and get a pencil case, sunglass case to store them in. Oh. Oh, loosely. Oh, okay, I see. I see where my mistake was. I see where my mistake was. I feel like what I'm about to describe is like electronic gore. Are you aware of how you are you aware of how you store a jump rope? And how you kind of fold it in half a bunch of times? And then, yeah. I'm now. I think. I think I understand what the problem is. I understand where I went wrong. Hang on. Let me message Teddy real quick. I feel like that one Rick and Morty episode where Rick traps him in the Matrix surrounded by charger cables. Okay, I understand my mistake. I will not make such a mistake again. It's alright, Co, we still love you. I will not make such a mistake again. I see where I went wrong. I see. Cole literally took me out of her stream to tell me how they weren't bullying. They were just so to explain to you, Teddy, there's keep up the good work, that's crazy. So there's been like a weird staticky sound with my 3DL, and we were trying to figure out what it was, and we kind of figured out that it's probably one of my cords. And I only started having this problem after I came to visit you, so I figured when I was traveling with it, I might have stored them wrong. And I explained to them how I packed them in my suitcase, and you know how you store a jump rope? You know, like when you're done playing with it and you put it away, and how you fold it in half a bunch of times. I just now learned that is not the optimal way to store a cord. I figured that because it was like, it has like fabric on the outside, it wouldn't break, because like that's what the fabric is for, right? There's like a bunch of like, yeah, so that's what it is for. So like it won't break on the inside, right? Apparently not. I apparently not. I was today years old when I learned that. I wasn't aware that they could break on the inside. I'm just Coelho moment. Yeah. You know, Coelho moment. It happens to the best of us. No one told us. How are we supposed to know? Exactly. I'm just a girl. Do I look like I know anything about cable management or technology or anything of the sort? I don't even know how my computer works. All I know is that I press the button, and then it lights up all rainbow, and then the computer and then computer turns on. I don't know anything else. I didn't even build it. I paid someone to build it for me. You think I could have put it together, a computer? I would have bricked it. I would have bricked it so bad. I didn't trust myself. And like, I was thinking maybe I could have Teddy walk me through it on a call, but I think it was better that I paid someone to put it together, because I feel like if I made Teddy sit in a call with me for like 6 hours, walking me through building a PC, I genuinely think he would have had an aneurysm. I'd be like, what's this? Okay, where do I plug this in again? What does this do? I don't understand. Okay, can you explain this to me again? I don't get it. What was that? Wait a second, can you explain it again? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, I was spacing out. Where does this thing go again? And just repeat that for 6 hours. Until... Yeah, I don't think so. Qualo delivering dreams again. Unless you're any kind of electrical cord. In which case I'm delivering nightmares. Horrible nightmares of how I might accidentally maim you. You didn't do that? What you clipped? It's crazy. Yeah. I also said keep up the good work. And you know what? You know what's crazy? That like if we did do that, if we did build it together, he would never let it go. 3 years later, he would still bring up the fact that I stressed him out while he was helping me build my PC. And then I couldn't say anything. I wouldn't be able to say anything to him. I wouldn't be able to say anything to him because he would always like he'd always he'd always bring it up. And I couldn't be right. And that's really hard because I really like being right. Even when I'm wrong. For future reference, imagine a cord for what it is. A wire wrapped in rubber. Ah, I see it. And wires are not very strong, are they? Okay, I get it. Any folds or bends or nicks put in that wire, cause it to not transfer electricity. Cause it to not transfer electricity any better. Okay, I see. So they need to be handled with care. Okay. Wires are wires, not jump rope. If someone folded you in half 8 times, how would you feel? I didn't fold it in half 8 times. It was more like 4. It was more like 4, not 8. But I'm understanding now that 1 time is too many. Talk less of 4. Okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. I am on. I would like to apologize to the wire. The wire community. So a more complex cord with multiple wires. Imagine each of those wires handle the damage. This is the Coelho incident we've been waiting for. The Coelho on my incident is crazy. And like, you see my model in like the thumbnail of a commentary slot video, and and they it's just like they put like a black bar in front of my eyes. And it says wire, it says wire killer or cord killer. Oh my god, guys, can you believe this Coelho in my situation is so crazy. So she admitted live on stream that she took her XLR cable and folded it in half 2 times like a fucking jump rope. What a sociopath. Who would do such a thing? This is so fucked up. Yes, it's an XLR cable, yeah. Does that change? Does it... Wait, does that make it worse? Does that make it worse? Yeah, it's XLR cables. Love your work though. Ain't no way you did. What? Why? The cable is it's very long. So like I was like, oh, this cable it's like a meter long. I don't want to just like, I should probably like, I don't want to just like throw it into the suitcase. So let me fold it. So I folded it. so I folded it. I feel like the head pat I just got it's giving bless your heart, Cody. Teddy, I think I did something bad. I might, I did something cancelable. uh, I crossed the line. Oh, I was okay. So we had like some audio issues, and we were trying to figure out what it was, and we kind of narrowed it down to like there's a problem with my cables, and I said how I started having these issues after I went to visit you, so I think I might have like stored my cables wrong, and I told everybody that when I was packing them, I folded them like you would a jump rope, and everybody is like, and like everyone was like already pretty like weirded out by that because you're not supposed to do that. But when I told them that it's an XLR cable, I everyone was like, oh shit, you shouldn't do. Yeah, so yeah. As my mother would say, you sweet summer child, bless your heart. I didn't. I didn't mean to. You don't know how it affects cables like that? Badly. It fucks them up, Teddy. That's what it does. So yeah, don't fold XLR cables. Lesson learned. I thought it would be fine because it's like it's not wrapped in rubber. It's wrapped in like fabric. Like it's all like, you know, and I thought like, oh, that means it's like strong, right? Not knowing how tightly it was folded, I just assumed that thing was handled violently. I mean, kinda. Yeah, I just kind of like, I just grabbed it and then I just like stretched it out and then I folded it in half and then I folded it in half again and then I folded it in half again and then I put it in the suitcase. Yeah. And then I did the same thing to the other cable. And then when I was packing to go back home, I grabbed the cake. I took my 3DO. I took my 3DO out, and I put it gently in it, and I disassembled it, and I put it gently in its case. And I locked the case with the key, and then I took the XLR cables, and then I stretched them out, and then I folded it in half, and then I folded it in half again, and then I folded it in half again, and then I put it in the suitcase. I now understand that that is not something one does. You know, now that I think about it, every time I have like wired headphones instead of like what's it called? Over ear headphones, they also don't last really long. They tend to break really easily. So I'm starting to notice a pattern. I'm starting to notice a pattern. I'm noticing a pattern. Yeah. Okay. I understand. Alright, I get it. I need to be more... I want to apologize to all of the cords, all of the cables that I have inflicted violence upon over the years. My actions were due to ignorance and not malice. However, that does not make them okay. Going forward, I promise to be a lot more gentle with them. I vow to be a lot more gentle with them, and I also definitely promise that I will never, ever fold an XLR cable again. On top of my head, I fix you could try to lay the cable out in the sun. With a little luck, a little heat, and a little prayer that the copper shielding almost resets itself. I mean, why not? I mean, yeah, I guess why not? We could give it a try, huh? Do not anger the machine gods again. Okay. I will not. I am sorry. I'm sorry. I do not. I have no intentions of harm. I'm just a silly girl. They'll be alright, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. A replacement wouldn't hurt, though. I swear. I swear, it's not on purpose. I would never. I would never. Sometimes yeah, sometimes I get a little, I get a little too silly. But Quello never means anything wrong by it. I really don't. But I'm glad we managed to figure out the cause of the problem. It was me, Dio. I folded your XLR cables. I feel like Dio would actually absolutely do something like that. That's definitely. That feels like something fucked up he would do on purpose. I feel like he would do that. I haven't seen JoJo Part 1 or 2 because I got impatient. I'll definitely, like, I'm watching JoJo with Teddy, so there's a car. I'll definitely circle back and watch the other ones. Oh, and watch part 1 and 2 at some point. But from what I understand, Dio is I mean, he's evil. But aside from being evil, he's just kind of a shit disturber. And I am also a shit disturber. I like doing little silly things. You know. But I don't do anything like malicious. And there's nothing like, I don't do it for like sadistic enjoyment, but I do like to disturb the peace. I think it's fun. You know, earlier today I was in a call with a friend of mine, and she was talking about her boyfriend and how he's very how you say this? Very agreeable. You know, very agreeable. And I was like, oh, I could never be in a relationship with someone like that because, like, I wanna start a fight, but I can't start a fight if they're just gonna be like, oh yeah, okay. There needs to be resistance. I require enrichment. And then Teddy was like, no, you just like to argue. That's the same thing. That is absolutely the same thing. Okay, I love Yeah, I love if I don't rage, if I'm like if I'm hanging out with you and I don't try to rage bait you at least a little bit, then I'm not super comfortable around you. Whether or not they take the rage bait is completely arbitrary, I just need to be able to do it. My wine slushy melted because I forgot I hate booze. Yeah, you don't really drink much anymore. I want to try that. I want to try the wine slushy. I wanted to. It was $7 and you took 2 sips. Oh no, I muted for a second because I was taking a big old slurp of my boba. No, I muted for a second because I was taking a big slurp of my boba and I didn't wanna. I no, it was gonna be really loud. I didn't want you guys to hear it. I mean, I can do it. I don't know if it's gonna be pleasant. There. There. It's boba. What do you mean that's content? That's crazy. I was trying to be considerate. Refreshing. JK, that wasn't boba. It was me, Dio, and I shoved the boba straw into your skull and I slurped up your brains. Haha, mwahaha. And now the only thing you remember how to do is watch Koalo on my streams. Mwahaha. You fell for it. you fell for it. You let your guard down hella. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Yeah. You're you're cooked. You're cooked. Yeah. You accept it, huh? It's a little hard to be evil if people accept it so easily. It's not fair. How am I meant to do my nefarious evil plans if people are just gonna take it? That's not. It's not good. I don't know. I don't think I could ever really be evil. I feel like I feel like being evil is a lot of work. Uh I take 2 naps a day. So that kind of drives a wedge in the eviling, you know. You know, cause like when you're evil, you gotta like you gotta be like you gotta be in it, you know. You gotta work really hard at it, and I'm just like no, no. My evil archetype is falling apart because people actually agree with me. That's like a for like role plays. That's like a character. I've been like workshopping because I did do an ASMR roleplay stream and I really had fun with it. And the whole like thing is that she's a villainess, but she's not threatening at all. She's kind of a girl failure, and she wants to recruit you to her side uh, with like ASMR. But she tries to be evil, but she's just not good at it. She's just not good at it. I thought that'd be a very funny character. I'm trying to like create a voice for her though. Like when I do like ASMR roleplay streams, I want these characters to have like a distinct voice. So like trying to think of what kind of voice she would have. I don't know. I think it would be on like the I don't know. I feel like maybe like I thought like maybe like on the deeper side because it would be kind of funny, but like maybe like a slightly higher pitched voice would suit a character like that better. I don't know. What do you guys think? How do you think a girl failure villainess would sound like? And you're not allowed to say it sounds just like me. Preemptively shutting that option down. Don't try it. Yandere? Yeah, but like, the whole thing is that she's not scary. She's not, she tries her absolute best to be evil, but she's just not good at it. She's not good at it, she's not scary, she's not threatening. Ojo-sama vibes. Oh, yeah, that might actually work. Kinda spoiled. Maybe a little like tsundere-esque? Yeah. I'm very tempted to, starts with aristocratic, you're less than me. It starts with that aristocratic, you're less than me vibe, but falls apart quickly. Yeah. Don't worry, Cody. I'll create a character for a yandere. You know. Yeah, cause I do like doing like uh my scuffed impressions of characters from other games, like Nikke, and other games like that, like Nikke, like Higurashi. However, I do think it would be really fun if I had my own characters that I did, and had like and made like audios and and streams based off of those characters. I think that'd be really fun. I don't think I would get a model for this idea just yet. You know, after all, we're still like working on getting like our first custom model like rigged. So one step at a time, but like I don't know, like a PNG? Like, you know, like a PNG and like, you know, different artwork for like thumbnails and stuff. I feel like that would work. I'm actually like, I don't know, the more I talk about it, the more I like this idea. I think that would be like a really fun thing to do. And, because like voice acting is something like I really want to practice more. So, and I feel like if I create like my own characters to voice, I feel like that'll like push me to like try different things and like work at it a bit more and like practice more and get more feedback. Yeah, I think, you know what, fuck it, we're doing it. Yeah, okay. I've I've made my decision. Especially because like I don't want to pigeonhole myself into Nikkei ASMR. As much as I do like it, don't get me wrong, I really do like it. I just don't want to. It's very easy to like, if you only make like one specific type of content, it's very easy to get like stuck in that and then not really branch out into other things, and then it stops being fun because all you make is just that one thing. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to myself because I feel like I'll end up like not liking doing this. So yeah, I don't know. I'm now perusing VGen for I don't know. We could commission Sarah again because we love Sarah. You know, we love Sarah. We love Sarah. We love working with Sarah, but I don't know, maybe trying something. It doesn't hurt to try something new, right? Or to try someone else, right? Especially I feel like if I have a different artist design this character, it'll have like a more like a different vibe to Koala. Because if it's designed by the same person, it's still gonna, not necessarily that it'll look like Koala, but it'll still give off that same, you know, vibe. I think, I don't know, thoughts, I don't know, thoughts, concerns, suggestions. I'm curious to see what you guys would think about this. I feel like if I can like execute this well, I do feel like this might be able to be something that's a little bit unique to me, because I don't know, I've been trying a long time to think about something that distinguishes me from like other VTubers, and I don't know, I'm very good at writing. If there's one thing that I can do is I can write, and I can like write characters and stories, so I feel like I should start using that to my advantage more. I think, I don't know, maybe you might see. We shall see. This has basically been mostly a talking ASMR stream. I'm okay with that. Honestly, I kind of just felt like doing more talking than doing triggers. I I I like this. I don't know, maybe. No promises, but I don't know. I wanna try. I want to try something new. Yes. But for now, we'll just be doing the Nikkei ASMR. I do like the Nikkei ASMR. I think it's also good practice. I just don't wanna be. I don't know if I wanna become the Nikkei ASMR girl, you know? And like only be known for that. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, I like the idea of other things. Why is it that Wordle is always I don't know, you do Wordle on Discord once and then it just kind of keeps harassing you to do Wordle, which is... I'm okay with that, but... I'm okay with that, but it's a bit weird. Okay. I think for the next like 30 minutes or so we'll do some triggers. Yeah. How does that sound? Mostly because pretty much talked about everything that was on my mind. Everything I can think to talk about, so we'll do some of that. We can do like ear blowing, why not? Do that for 10 minutes. Okay. since I've seen you in chat. How are you? How are you? How have you been? Welcome. It's good to see you again. Hello, Robcon is here. You are here. Welcome. How are you? Pretty fine. Pretty fine, pretty chill. Hope you've all been good. I have been. Nice to know that you're doing well too. Yeah, we're just doing not gonna be on for much longer. Just gonna do some wrap up the stream with some cozy triggers and call it a night. Baba, thanks for the have pat. Also, I just realized that we have been doing ear cupping, not ear blowing. Well, it's been 10 minutes anyway. But I meant ear cupping. Okay. I guess we can like actually we'll do ear blowing for like we can do that for 5. Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Trying to think of what trigger I should do next. What triggers do I do? Yeah, let me look at my own menu. Let's see. Need roleplay, ice crunching, glass snapping. I can't find the stick I use for ear scratches, so I guess we can do heartbeats for the rest. Yeah. We'll do another 10 minutes of heartbeats. How's that? God damn it, not again. I'm really sorry about that. Sorry, I knocked I knocked my phone over. I'm really sorry. Sorry. I am going to head out for the night. I'll post the schedule for the week on the Discord and in the YouTube and YouTube posts. I'll be live tomorrow for more ring code. And thank you all for hanging out with me today. I had a really nice time, and I'm sorry again for the static and for the loud noises. I hope you guys were able to relax and sleep well. And yeah, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you for coming. It was nice seeing you again, Suminator. Good night, everyone. Take care.